The Bible in a Year, Day 77, Joshua 13 through 15. When Joshua was old and advanced in years, the Lord said to him, "Though now you are old and advanced in years, a very large part of the land still remains to be possessed. This is the remaining land, all Geshur and all the districts of the Philistines, from the stream adjoining Egypt to the boundary of Ekron in the north, and reckoned Canaanite territory, though held by the 5 lords of the Philistines in Gaza, Ashdod, Ashkelon, Gath, and Ekron, also where the Avim are in the south, all the land of the Canaanites from Meara of the Sidonians to Aphek, and the boundaries of the Amorites and the Gebelite territory, and all the Lebanon on the east, from Baal-Gad at the foot of Mount Hemron to Lebo-Hamath, all the inhabitants of the mountain regions between Lebanon and Misrephoth-Maim, all Sidonians I will drive out before the Israelites. At least include these areas in the division of the Israelite heritage, just as I have commanded you. Now therefore, a portion among the 9 tribes, on the half-tribe of Manasseh, the land which is to be their heritage. Now the other half of the tribe of Manasseh, as well as the Reubenites and Gadites, have taken as their heritage what Moses, the servant of the Lord, had given them east of the Jordan, from Aror on the bank of the Wadi, Arnon, and the city in the Wadi itself, through the tableland of Medeba and Didon, with the rest of the cities of Sihon, king of the Amorites, who reigned in Heshbon, to the boundary of the Ammonites, also Gilead and the territory of the Geshurites and the Maacathites, all Mount Hermon, and all Bashan as Salikah, the entire kingdom of in Bashan of Og, who was king at Ashtaroth, and Edrei. He was a holder from the remnant of the Rephaim. These Moses defeated and dispossessed, but the Israelites did not dispose of the Geshurites and the Maacathites. So that Geshur and Maacath dwell in the midst of Israel to this day. However, Moses assigned no heritage to the tribe of Levi. The Lord, the God of Israel, is their heritage, as the Lord had promised them. This is what Moses gave to the tribe of the Reubenites by their clans. Their territory reached from Aror on the bank of the Wadi Arnon, and the city in the Wadi itself, through the tableland about Medeba, to include Heshbon and all its towns on the tableland, Didon, Bamoth, Baal, Bethbaal, Maon, Jahaz, Kedemoth, Mephath, Kiriathaim, Zibma, Zerah, Shahar on the knoll within the valley, Beth Peor, the slopes of Pisgah, Beth Jeshimoth, and the other cities on the tableland, and the whole kingdom of Sihon. This Amorite king who reigned in Heshbon, Moses had defeated with the princes of Midian, vassals of Sihon, who were settled in the land, Evi, Rechem, Zur, Hur, and Reba. Balaam, son of Beor, the diviner, the Israelites killed with the sword. Together with those they struck down, the boundary of the Reubenites was the Jordan. These cities and their villages were the heritage of the Reubenites by their clans. This is what Moses gave to the tribe of the Gadites by their clans. Their territory included Jazer, all the cities of Gilead, and half the land of the Ammonites as far as Aror toward Reba, that is from Heshbon to Ramoth Mizpeh and Betonim, and from the Mahanaim to the boundary of Lo Debar, and in the Jordan Valley, Beth Haram, Beth Nimrah, Sukkoth, Zaphon, and the other part of the kingdom of Sihon, king of Heshbon, with the bank of the Jordan to the southeastern tip of the sea of Chinnereth. These cities and their villages were the heritage of the clans of the Gadites. This is what Moses gave to the half-tribe of Manasseh. The half-tribe of the Manassites, by their clans, had territory, including Mahanaim, all of Bashan, the entire kingdom of Og, king of Bashan, and all the villages of Jair, which are 60 cities in Bashan, half of Gilead, with Ashtaroth and Edrei, royal cities of Og in Bashan, fell to the descendants of Machir, son of Manasseh, to half of the Machirites by their clans. These are the heritages which Moses gave them when he was in the plains of Moab, beyond the Jordan, east of Jericho. But Moses gave no heritage to the tribe of Levi. The Lord, the God of Israel, is their heritage, as he promised them. These are the portions which the Israelites received as a heritage in the land of Canaan: Eleazar the priest, Joshua son of Nun, and the heads of the families in the tribes of the Israelites determined their heritage by lot, as the Lord had commanded through Moses concerning the remaining 9.5 tribes. To 2.5 tribes Moses had already given a heritage beyond the Jordan. To the Levites he had given no heritage among them. The descendants of Joseph formed 2 tribes, Manasseh and Ephraim, but the Levites were given no share of the land except cities to live in, with their pasture lands for the herds and flocks. As the Lord had commanded Moses, so the Israelites did. They apportioned the land. When the Judites approached Joshua in Gilgal, the Kenizzite Caleb, son of Jephunneh, said to them, "You know the word of the Lord spoke to Moses, the man of God, concerning you and concerning me in Kadesh Barnea. I was 40 years old when Moses, the servant of the Lord, sent me from Kadesh Barnea to reconnoiter the land, and I brought back to him a frank report. My fellow scouts who went up with me made the people's confidence melt away, but I was completely loyal to the Lord my God. On that occasion Moses swore this oath: the land where you have set foot shall become your heritage, and that your descendants forever, because you have been completely loyal to the Lord my God. Now, as he promised, the Lord has preserved me these 45 years since the Lord spoke thus to Moses while Israel journeyed in the wilderness, and now I am 85 years old, but I am still as strong today as I was in the day Moses sent me forth, with no less vigor, whether it be for war or for any other tasks. Now give me this mountain region which the Lord promised me that day, as you yourself heard. True, the Anakim are there, with large fortified cities, but if the Lord is with me, I shall be able to dispossess them, as the Lord promised." Joshua blessed Caleb, son of Jephunneh, and gave him Hebron as his heritage. Therefore Hebron remains the heritage of the Kenizzite Caleb, son of Jephunneh, to the present day, because he was completely loyal to the Lord, the God of Israel. Hebron was formerly called Kiriath Arba, for Arba, the greatest among the Anakim, and the land had rest from war.